How's it going, guys? It's me, Long Ball, here, back with another video in the Orlando Wizards franchise, and here we are about to start the preseason. And what we're going to do is we will always play the moments, and what I'm really excited to see is what our quarterback, Zach Allen, can do in his first preseason game, but his first real game. And what we are going to do is we're going to trade Zach Wilson, try to get a draft pick for it, because we really don't want him on the team, and he's a young, and they still have him at star development, so I think we'll be able to get a good pick from him. And so I'll see you guys when I am done with that. Alright, I'm back, and I traded him for a couple of not good players from the Buccaneers and got a second round pick for it. So now that's what our depth chart will look like. Anyway, here we are. We're going to jump into the preseason game. I'll see you guys out there for the first drive. Out steps the rookie for his first attempts on preseason. We're going to see what he can start out by doing on his first drive. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Snaps, hands it to Breece Hall, and that's going to be a gain of 5. Breece Hall is going to be the main focus of this offense, as he is really an elite young running back, and he'll be able to take the pressure off of our rookie quarterback by getting consistent gain. There he was stopped after a gain of 1, but he really makes the downs where we probably have to throw it much more manageable, like right here on a 3rd and 4. Zach Allen snaps the ball from the gun, finds his man underneath. It's Berrios. He's able to wipe off one tackle and get all the way down to just before the 40-yard line. We'll see what we really need to improve, what we need to watch out for. Our O-line might be all right sometimes. I really am worried about how our blocking game will be, because that there was not good. Loss of 1. Breece Hall not getting off to the best of starts. J.J. Watt with his X Factor already enabled. We need to gain 20 yards. Finds the underneath route. That's Tyler Conklin for a gain of maybe 1, back to where they originally were on first down. Here's this draft class. It's a really decent draft class. They have a lot of depth in it. We'll see what they can do here. 3rd down and 10, and we are going to have to get the ball to about the 50 in order to get a first. Conklin slides over, and what a throw right over the linebacker. That's a first down. Allen's looking really efficient to start off, finding his tight end and staying smart and cool under the pressure. Conklin moves in motion. A quick wham block, and Breece Hall's going to get up for a gain of 5, maybe 6. Here's the other back, James Robinson. He's the more power guy. You're going to see him in the I formation. Allen gives it to him, and he'll go nowhere. 3rd down and 4. Often on 3rd down, Orlando seems to want to throw the ball, and tries to get the first, but 3 yards short. This would be a 59-yard field goal, and I think Greg Zuerlein has the leg for it. We'll see if he can slot it through. 7-mile-per-hour winds to his back. The kick is up, and it is good. A 59-yard field goal. 58. That's split for Greg Zuerlein to start the year. Here now we'll see the defense on 3rd down in a crucial moment. We'll see what they can do to Kyler Murray. Quinnen Williams up the middle. He'll slip by. Oh, and he misses. Marquise Brown. A huge catch, and he's able to juke out the hit. You can see the cornerback or the defensive back try to hit him, and he misses the tackle. I think if he hits him there, the ball's jarred free and it's an incompletion. But Arizona gets out to an early 7-3 lead. Here is Orlando in the red zone, trying to get something going here, trying to score, take the lead. Joe Flacco in the game as a backup, and he'll find Robinson, and Robinson's into the end zone. A touchdown for Orlando. This game I will highlight out of the preseason probably the least, because we don't get to see our starters as much. I'll probably just play the first half of this game. So here we are. From the 20, trying to get down the field in about 100 seconds to take a big lead. Flacco finds Bradley. That's a quick gain of 6, and he's out of bounds. 1:36 left on the clock. And it's dropped by Swain. Flacco faced pressure on that throw, and it's incomplete. Got a couple of guys out on the field here who could get open. Mims, deep, but it's incomplete. Poor accuracy there. He had him Burns, too. And Braden Mann to punt it away. And with the wind blowing at his face, this is going to be a short kick with a bit of a return. And down to the 43. We'll see what Arizona can do with their offense. Huge 3rd down and 10. Maybe Orlando could get the ball back on offense and make another move for some more points. Huff able to clip the quarterback and he goes down. That puts him out of field goal range too. A huge sack on the play. Again from the 20, this time 1 timeout in 51 seconds, which means a bunch of hurry up is most likely necessary. He'll find Swain. Swain to the outside. He got a huge gain there. That's of about 37 yards. The play action worked to perfection. And now here, nearing field goal range with 44 seconds left. He'll try to hit up the tight end, Ruckert, and Ruckert will drop it, unable to bring in that tough cat. 39 seconds left. They do have that timeout. A field goal here would put it to a 6-point game. Play action. Flacco to roll out. Flacco sets and not really sets enough. 3rd down and 10. I think they're just out of field goal range with the way the wind is blowing. Oh, Mims burns his man. Mims down the field. Mims to the 5. He's tackled down at the 5. Almost an end zone call right there. Oh, man. Now you got a huge timeout there to get to a 26 seconds and down at the 5. And we'll see what they can do here. Flacco, he'll roll. And he'll find the rookie fullback. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Orlando. And now a 37-yard field goal here after a big turnover. Zerline, the kick, perfectly timed. It's good. At the end of the game, it was a victory for Orlando, a 35-28 win. Flacco, he did really good in his time he was on the field. We're going to look at just the Wizards. Zach Allen, he didn't throw the ball a lot, but he was consistent, and we're going to see a lot more from him for next week when he's going to play 2 quarters. Flacco was able to actually show that he could be a decent backup if we ever need it. If Zach Allen isn't playing the best, we can lean on the veteran Joe Flacco to put up a couple of good throws here and there. On the rushing end, Breece Hall's night was short, just the first quarter, but he didn't look efficient. The line was really weak today. James Robinson, not the best either. Did get almost 60 yards on the ground and a 4.1 average, but that's all right. I feel like we got a lot more we can work on that offensive line. And on the receiving end, Robinson was a big threat out the backfield, which is interesting. He had a touchdown. Jamarcus Bradley, I don't know who that is. He's probably a backup wide receiver, is the leader. Christopher Patterson, we saw his big touchdown near the end of the half. And Mims had a big catch. He just burnt his defender on the press coverage and was able to get all the way down to the 5-yard line. On the defensive end, 2 sacks for Jermaine Johnson, a sack for Jerry Dalton, a backup safety, I believe, and Bryce Huff with that big sack to put him out of field goal range. It seemed that Ashton Davis and Jermaine Johnson were both big tacklers on the day. Jermaine Johnson was just all over the field. And we had a pick by Alani Baptiste, one of our rookie cornerbacks. That's really huge. We have a couple of upgrades here. Garrett Wilson, he's an 85, make him an 86. That's really big as we need to have a decent wide receiver 1 for our rookie quarterback. And Quinnen Williams, our best player, an upgrade to 93 overall. Next week, we're going to be playing the Commanders. Wait, I was saucing them up that game. And welcome to week 2 of the preseason. The Orlando Wizards are taking on the Commanders in a Thursday night primetime event. We can see what Zach Allen's got in store for us with a big first quarter started off drive. Again, getting the ball first. Zach Allen, he's going to have to face a tough front in Jonathan Allen, Chase Young today for 2 whole quarters. We'll see what happens. Breece Hall immediately stuffed a loss of 2. I think I like what we see here with the front on defense. I'm going to see what we can do. Zach Allen, he can move. Rolls out. He'll get 10, maybe 12. 14 yards. 12 yards for the first, and he gets 2 more. Huge run there. Zach Allen, that's why we drafted him. He has the ability to move on the ground. Zach Allen to the outside. Zach Allen hands it off to the outside for Breece Hall, who cuts it back in. Gets back 2 yards that he lost originally. It's a shame that Breece Hall hasn't really seen the success that I've wanted him to. Oh, Zach Allen tries to get that ball off to Tyler Conklin, but he can't get it off in time, and he is sacked. It's now 3rd down and 10. They put 6 guys on the line, and they'll rush only a couple of them. And he'll find Tyler Conklin right down the seam. 22 yards. Conklin was open there big time. Now, let's see what happens here on 1st and 10 from the 41. Allen. Quick handoff to Hall. Hall runs away from the 2 dangerous linemen but gets hit by Montez Sweat. And our top lineman is down on the play, Mekhi Becton. That's never good to have one of your best players hurt during the preseason. Oh, missed catch there. Allen stepped up in the pocket and threw it to Garrett Wilson. He just missed it. And Mekhi Becton's got a bruised sternum, and he'll be out for the game. 3rd down and 9 from the 40. This is about field goal range, but we don't want to settle for a field goal here. Zach Allen, play action. Finds his mate over the middle. That's Braxton Berrios for a huge gain of about 16. Dangerous is the play action for Zach Allen as he's able to move and get some of his guys out in space. Oh, there's Jonathan Allen. There's been no production from Hall today. He'll step up in the pocket and he'll scramble for about a gain of 3. Nothing much doing there, and now it's a 3rd down and 6. He's got Elijah Moore on a one-on-one. Conklin open. And Conklin just doesn't get his hands up. And he's going to throw a pick. And oh my gosh, he's wiping off every tackle down to the 38. What happened there? Let's see this replay. Like, he doesn't stick his hands up. He just sat there and didn't put his hands up. Forrest got that ball because Conklin did not make an effort. Geno Smith is a commander. Now here on defense, a huge 3rd down and 8. We're going to see what they can do here. Smith snaps it. He's facing 5-man rush. Rose, Reed, to Scary Terry McLaurin with a big Moss and a touchdown. Our secondary has not looked good in the times we've highlighted them. Here we are in the red zone. Allen seems to be moving this offense pretty methodically. The defense struggling. Oh, Breece Hall with a big truck to get 6 yards. He has not looked good in the slightest though. 8 rushes for 16 yards. James Robinson trying to follow behind Patterson, and Patterson's going to give Robinson enough space to get 6 yards, maybe 5 in a first. Here we are. Allen. There's a lot of guys on that line, and Wilson's one-on-one. We're going to run a fade. Let's see if Wilson can get up for it. And oh, he can't come down with the ball. Allen, 6 for 10, 92 yards. Here now from the gun. He'll roll out. He's got nobody, so he'll scramble in himself. Touchdown, Orlando. Zach Allen showing the mobility. Here in the red zone is the Commanders, and we're going to have to see what we can do here. One safety back. Lots of guys coming in on a blitz. Mosley. And what a big defensive snap. Was that Sauce Gardner? He was able to get his hand in there and knock the ball away from Scary Terry. And here's a run play. Mosley with a huge hit, making sure Brian Robinson can only get 2. And Joyner's going to step back in single coverage again. Alexander coming in on a blitz. Mosley's a free rusher, and oh boy, that was a good hit right there. He'll jar the throw, and it'll go down without any harm to the turf. Here's the field goal from, I can't tell who that is. And it's good. Washington takes a 3-point lead here in the second, I believe. Oh boy. And under the 2-minute warning, they are in a tough spot here already in the red zone. Orlando needs to get back on track. And that's perfect! Sauce Gardner with a pick! Sauce to the 50, the 40, the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and the touchdown! Huge for Orlando! Sauce Gardner showing why he's the #1 cornerback in this rookie class. His second-year man making an impact in the preseason already. After a quick touchdown drive by Washington, Allen steps out onto the field, basically running a 2-minute, basically end of the game scenario. And oh boy, not able to get it off in time. Sweat able to get to him. He's going to hurry up to the line. He runs play action. That's Berrios over the middle. Berrios able to get out of bounds after 10 to get it to a 3rd and 8. Allen, he has thrown 2 picks today, so hasn't looked the greatest. But I think there's a lot that we've liked from him today. And Conklin, with the flag on the play, they get the first. Let's see if it'll stand. It will. It's a roughing call. That's 15 more yards tacked onto that. It's on Jonathan Allen. Now they're in Washington Commanders territory here, pushing for a big late second quarter touchdown. He'll send it deep. It's Elijah Moore. And it's knocked down. What an effort by Zach Allen. He sent that ball down the field. Garrett Wilson. And he can't hold on. He had him open. 2 big shots, and now we're in a 3rd down and 10 scenario. They have all 3 timeouts and 40 seconds left. He'll find Conklin over the middle. Conklin, quick throw, but Conklin's going to make it a big one. Down to the 26. Here, we're running a mesh spot. And he's not able to get the throw off before getting hit, so it's an incomplete pass. And Garrett Wilson, open, overthrown by a mile. Oh boy, another 3rd down and 10 real quickly. 25 seconds left. As you can see there, Breece Hall, underneath route. He'll fight off the tackle. He gets all the way up to the 8 maybe. Oh, and I accidentally tapped no huddle. 10 seconds left on the clock and 1 timeout. You got basically 2 shots to the end zone. Well, not really a shot. And then, if not, you can just kick a field goal and go into half winning, tied. 7 seconds left. What'll happen here? Finds Berrios back of the end zone. Caught, but I think he stepped out of bounds. They're gonna call it incomplete. Illegal touching. His foot went out of bounds. And that's gonna be 3rd and goal from the 8, meaning that instead of a big touchdown, they're going into half tied. Oh man, that would have been a huge play. Here we are in a crucial red zone situation in the 4th quarter. Down by a touchdown. Let's see what Joe Flacco and the backups can do. He finds, that's Denzel Mims. Mims to 1. Oh, so close. Flacco with the throw on the run gets hit and throws an absolute laser to Denzel Mims. And here on the 1 yard line, knocking on the doorstep. He finds nobody. He'll flick it up and it's intercepted. And oh boy, he may take this one back. He will be tripped up and tackled at the 41. Oh, what the bad situation there. This game's a real close one. 3rd down and 17. Harrison in the backfield with Howell. 6 rushers. The pressure will come and it's knocked out. Good defense by Dalton to force the 4th down. Here we are, a huge 4th down nearing the end of the game, but we're going to go for it because it's just the preseason. It doesn't really matter. He'll find him open over the middle. That's Swain. Swain down to the 41. Flacco. He's not looked the best today with that pick, but he's been able to make some good throws when he's needed to. Ruckert with a great catch, and oh, he drops it. A big hit there. Jars that ball free right before he lands to the ground. Swain has been Flacco's main target today. Swain, he's burned his man, but an under pressure inaccurate throw does not allow Swain a good chance at the ball. Here we are, 3rd down and 10. 2:22 left. He'll try to find Mims. And Mims able to hold on and brings it down to the 40. And here we are running a hurry up, trying to get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. He'll find underneath the Robinson. Robinson fights down to the 36, making it a pretty manageable 2nd and 6 as we enter the 2-minute warning. Here we are, nearing field goal range, but a field goal won't do anything here. Mims, deep down the field, but it's way overthrown. You can see the play right here. And it's another interception. Tries to force it to Swain, and it's picked off. Gets a big pick there, as it may just seal the game. We do have all 3 timeouts, as we may be able to get out of this one if we stop them 3 times on the ground. Kerr stands back to try to observe the hole gaps, and Harris to get down to the 41. That's a big gain of 5. Changing up the play a bit, trying to get a couple guys in the box. Handoff Harris only a gain of 2 there, and a timeout again dropped by Orlando. Here's a big 3rd down and 3. If they don't get it here, if they get it here, the game's over. It's a pass, and it's a big play. Brown down to the just inside the 30, and that'll be all. And we fall to the Commanders in that one. Sadly, Zach Allen, he didn't have the completion percentage. He didn't look efficient. Threw 2 picks. Flacco threw 2 picks. It's really just, we're trying to figure him out, get him into the offense more comfortably. And on the ground, both of them hit standstills, but Zach Allen was able to show that he had some legs with 3 rushes for 19 yards and a touchdown. Receiving-wise, Denzel Mims, he's looking to have a good chance at getting a spot on the team here. He's been really efficient. Conklin, obviously, he's been a great threat for our rookie quarterback, Zach Allen. Zach Allen's needed to get to him several times as a safety valve almost. Just always someone he can get it to. And we're going to be going into Game 3 of the preseason, seeing what's going on there. And here we are, Green Bay at home. It's going to be, again, a Thursday night game. And we're going to be facing the aging Aaron Rodgers and the young Christian Watson. We'll see what our defense can do, but I'm really all excited to see what our rookie quarterback can do. Big first quarter drive at the 19. We were able to shut down Green Bay, it seems. And obviously, we always got to start it off seeing what Breece Hall can do on the ground. As he'll get this ball, and he'll be able to get forward for about a gain of 2. And we'll see now how Zach Allen's feeling today with his arm. With a beautiful throw, crossbody, right to his main man, Tyler Conklin. Look at that strength. Down to the 29, that's a first down, and I'm really liking what I see here. We have a wide open side over there. If we can get a blocker out there, it would be huge. And Breece Hall, he's able to get 9 yards there. Here we go. 2nd and 1. Let's see what has been drawn up here. Berrios in motion. Berrios with a handoff. Berrios, maybe a yard. Not enough for a first. And we're going to have to see what we can do on 3rd down and inches. Hall able to hurdle over one man and get 2 yards. It's now 3 straight rushes. We're going to see what Zach Allen can do with his arm again. Try to keep it going. He'll find Garrett Wilson over the middle. That's a big catch right there for a gain of, 16. Wilson, he's got to become a bigger threat. So we're going to try to involve him as much as possible, as that's a pass, a shovel pass, and Wilson. Maybe a gain of 4 there. Allen doesn't like it, it seems. Let's see what he can do again through the air. He finds Hall. Hall able to run over a couple of guys and get to the 29 for a gain of 10. Always remember, Zach, you can use your checkdowns. You got 2 really good running backs. And, we've been running real slow down the field. And if we can keep the Packers offense off the field, that'd be good. Sending Garrett Wilson in motion again. It's another one of those pitch plays. Wilson, again, gets a decent gain of 6. Allen, he's starting to gain a bit of confidence. 5 for 5, 43 yards. And He'll find us. Oh, man. He crosses the line of scrimmage. It's an illegal forward pass, which is a loss of 5 and a loss of down, making it a 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 9, it says. He second guessed. He went for the run, then saw that the linebacker was on him and went to throw it. Sadly. And that's intercepted. That's awful. Such a hot start to the game. Ruined by an illegal forward pass. He loses all momentum and throws a pick. Here we are on a 3rd down and 7. It shows that this team really likes the blitz because we can trust our corners and man coverage. And Tunyon, unable to get the first, so they'll be 2 yards short, and they may go for it, it says, so I'm going to make sure I'm being safe with a punt safe man. Wisnowski, the punter. And they will be actually punting the ball away. Barrios. Watching that one go way out of bounds at the 14. We got a 3rd down and 6. Let's see what Zach Allen can do here. Want to get some deep balls involved, but it's really hard to. Oh, here we go. He's going to send a shot to Garrett. Garrett! And it's incomplete. Popped away, and that's going to be a punt. Here's a 52-yard field goal right down the middle for the kicker. It is shanked to the right. Well short as well. Well short. That kick had no chance in the red zone. Obviously, it's the last game of the preseason, so trying to get the starters involved more is crucial at this point. And Allen tries to escape the pocket and runs right into a brick wall. Big hit there. We can't have our rookie quarterback getting into dangerous situations like that and getting injured. We need to keep him fresh. Open over the middle, that's Garrett Wilson. Wilson fights down to the 3-yard line. Maybe the 4 for a gain of about 17. And we never really see Allen get going through the air near the goal line, so I definitely want to see what he can do here. He'll roll out, and he'll just scramble in. Touchdown, Orlando. The first score of the night. Late in the 3rd. And they get the ball back real quickly. 3rd down and 3. Stretch play that does not work. They're going to kick a field goal here. Breece Hall has not been able to run the ball for any sort of benefit for the team. With the wind sort of at his back, Zerline. The kick. Perfect. Right down the middle. 10-0. As Green Bay's offense has been shut down, which is really huge for the morale of Orlando's defense. It's the backups on the field, but here we are. He'll flick it to Mims. And what a play! Able to knock that ball away as he saw Mims quickly off the line. You can see what's brewing here. Finds him open. That's Swain, and Swain gonna fall down with it in the end zone to put it to 17. And with that, there is the preseason. We go 2-1, win 17-7 there. We'll look quickly at the player stats. Zach Allen, not the best. Still a low completion percentage. Still not throwing many touchdowns. But on the ground for him, he's able to get going. He's able to feel like he's figuring it out, you know. Robinson, he's done really well this preseason. Much better than Breece Hall. We might have to start him. And Flacco, he's been able to prove that when we might need him during the regular season, he's going to be there as a backup. And receiving end, Garrett Wilson definitely came into his own today. 8 catches, 101 yards. That's huge, as he really kind of took all the rest of the opportunities away from everyone else. And we want that from our star wide receiver. Bryce Huff, he's going to get a quick upgrade point to a 77 overall. I'll see you all next episode when we face the Saints in week 1. Hope you guys have a great rest of your days. I am Longball, and I'm out.